For all sad words of the tongue and of the pen, the saddest are these, what might have been. That's the quote that's coming to mind today. And if this resonates with you, then there's probably something that you need to hear in this message. So we're going to pull in and we're going to see, because that quote's been coming to my mind today. For all sad words of tongue and pen, the saddest are these, what might have been. I can't even remember who said it. I'm going to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. What do we got? Well, that's a whole lot. Let's just do a good shuffle real quick here. Sorry, it's out in here today. So let's see. For all sad words of tongue and pen, the saddest are these, what might have been. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody has been spending a whole lot of time in their head, and the anxieties are finally starting to be made clear. Like, is it other people causing the anxiety? Is it in your own head? What is this anxiety that we're coming out of? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is like riding into battle, but it's also getting prepared, being prepared for the next shoe that drops. I feel like whatever this anxiety has been, this is a preparation. You've been preparing for the next tower and the next motive, the next thing that's going to hit. Page of Cups. It's like a feeling of learning how to love other people and bringing in other people, but you're afraid that other people use love to in turn betray you or keep you trapped in your mind. What else do we need to know about this, Spirit? What might have been? Tell me about the what might have been. The Lovers. Whoever you are, you're in your head thinking about somebody from your past. That was a battle just to be in their energy. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was too intense. I don't know if they were in their head or if you were, or what this connection is. Tell me about these lovers here, Spirit. King of Swords. Somebody was lying. Obviously the masculine in this was lying because it's the King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like the King of Swords in the reverse. See how that's a feminine with the Page of Cups in the reverse? For these lovers, the feminine has already been betrayed. She's already been hurt. And when she caught on to this King of Swords in the reverse lying, I feel like they walked away. The saddest are these, what might have been. I feel like whoever you are, you're still thinking. Knight of Swords. The person lied to you. You're still thinking about what might have been, but I feel like that's the problem. You felt the lie. You didn't know what exactly the lie was, but at the same time, you were like, I'm not sticking around for this. And right now, you're thinking about the opportunity you might have lost trying to be a 5 of Pentacles and the Magician. I guess it doesn't want to stay upright, so let's see. Did it come up right? It did. So with the 5 of Pentacles and the Magician here, you've been tapping into your power, even though you felt left out in the cold by this person. And you tapped into your power, you moved on. So why are you still in your head over what might have been? You've got to come out of that, sweetheart. We're not doing that. Knight of Wands. You knew you had things to do, places to see, things to do, all the things. And you couldn't do it being left out in the cold. It's like you don't mind doing it alone. But if you have to do it alone, you're going to do it alone. You don't need somebody else in your energy siphoning this because that's how they got in before. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, all you were doing is protecting yourself, your abundance, and all the things you've built up that has been taken away for so long. And that person couldn't handle it. 10 of Pentacles. You're building your stability though. Brick by brick, ground by ground, finding the right direction to go. You see how they're crawling over a map? You're finding the treasure. You're finding the treasure, and you don't need to worry about what might have been anymore. The Tower and the Hanged Man. I feel like that's the only thought process you're stuck on. What might have been, how it could have been different, how it would have been different. Could have, should have, would have. But I also feel like you didn't care. From your perspective, you did everything you could do. And that's a thought you're putting to rest from here on out. Now, if this resonated with you, go ahead and hit up my link tree. There is a link on my Instagram. There's a link on my YouTube. I need 1,000 followers to link here. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that button so I can get that link up here for personals. There's also my book, The Witch's Genesis by Freya Harmony, explaining why Eve was not the culprit in humanity's curse and what humanity's curse actually is. I'll give you a hint. Men's forcing us. It has been for a long time. Love you, miss you, bye. Y'all have a great day.